The peace dollar is considered iconic because it was the last silver dollar struck in United States mint history for circulation. It's also a beloved coin because many consider it, alongside the Morgan silver dollar, to be the true American coins of the Wild West. Whenever you watch those old spaghetti westerns like me growing up, whenever they left the stagecoach or those banks with the bags with dollar signs on them, they were almost assuredly Morgan and peace dollars. The peace dollar was struck from 1921 until 1935. And we recently saw it make a triumphant return after almost 9 decades in 2021. Those new coins were met with such widespread popularity that the US Mint released more coins in 2023, including the first ever proof and reverse proof peace dollars. We know more coins are planned for the years ahead, and it has silver dollar fever at an all-time high. Peace dollar collectors are clamoring to get their hands on the original coins that started it all, and this is that coin from 1921, with its beautiful high relief design that was made without congressional approval that ended up being almost one of the biggest blunders in US Mint history. This is the 1921 high relief peace dollar, and our coins are in beautiful collector's quality circulated condition despite being 103 years old. It's item number 905-1396. That's 905-1396. And at just $299.95 for each of our coins, we are at least $330 less than our nearest competitors' prices. You can give us a call tonight at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head on over to our website if you don't want to use the phone. It's avccoins.com. Then once you're there, you click the search bar you see on the page and type in 905-1396. That's 905-1396 to get the original peace dollar that started it all. A one-year only design that was almost one of the biggest mistakes in US Mint history. But enough talking about it in glancing. Let's dig down into the actual story of the peace dollar. Now you see, after the 1918 Pittman Act was passed, it allowed for a new silver dollar to be made without congressional approval. And this was considered a very good thing for the time because, as we know very well today, Congress usually just kind of muddies the waters, drags their feet, and generally gets nothing done. So the idea was, let's not have them involved at all, and this will go smoothly. And they could not have been more wrong. Go figure. The 1921 high relief peace dollar may have been the one time in history that you were probably better off getting Congress involved to speed things up. And yes, that's saying something. Now you see, the issue stemmed around selecting a design. There were multiple different versions, including one that many of you may have seen mocked up over the years of a sword that was broken. That was to signify the end of World War I and the end of the fighting. But they were worried that that would symbolize weakness. And we had just won World War I. We weren't really about being weak publicly. So the idea switched to this, a beautiful rendition of Lady Liberty and the eagle on the other side. The problem was they took way too long to come to this conclusion. They ended up only striking these coins for a very short time in December of 1921. That's why they only made about 1 million coins. But that low mintage is also due to the design's issues inherently. You see, while the high relief design just looks incredible, it wouldn't be until the modern day coins, the 2021s and 2023s, that we'd see this design done well. And that's because the minting process at the time could not handle a high relief in heavy production. For example, in the Morgan Dollar series, their dies could strike anywhere from 250,000 to 400,000 coins before they cracked or had to be repaired or replaced. Conversely, these peace dollar dies were breaking something closer to every 25,000 coins struck, which meant they kept having to stop production, replace the machinery, then start up again, and then make sure that the coins didn't come out poorly, because if the die cracked, it almost assuredly made a bad coin or an error strike. So, when the dust finally settled, the design had to be changed. And not just because it was destroying the machinery, they also just complained they couldn't stack them and count them like they normally did. So they were also wasting time picking up coins they kept knocking over. So when the dust finally settled, just 1 million coins were struck. 1,006,476 to be exact. Yet today, when you look at population reports, you'd be shocked at how few have survived. 43,581 exist today with NGC or PCGS in any condition whatsoever. That's just 4% of the entire mintage. For one of the most iconic coins in US Mint history, in large part due to the fact it is a one-year-only design. And unlike the 8 tail feather, it wasn't because they got the design wrong, it was just they couldn't produce it the right way. So, starting the following year in 1922, they shifted to a low-relief design they would use in the entire run of the series until 1935. That has made these first year of issue pieces true US Mint icons due to the incredible story and the fact that they've recently returned after 86 years in 2021. And then when they came out in 2023 again, we got proofs and reverse proofs, which only made the Peace Dollar series more popular than it has ever been before. Our competition has one of these coins in heavily circulated condition for $630. We are $330 less at just $299.95 each. And to put it in perspective how low our price is tonight at $299.95, some of our competitors had coins that were in super heavily circulated condition. A condition that we like to refer to as a cull condition coin because it's a coin no one really wants to have in their collection. Because this piece is so rare, even a cull coin like that is going to cost you $430. Our coins are in beautiful collector's quality circulated condition, which means they were handpicked by us to not only be beautiful additions to your collection, but they also have to meet our strict eye appeal standards. So not only are you getting a significantly better coin, you're also going to save over $130 versus their price. This coin was struck for just a short period. Some say 8 days, some say just 3 days. No matter how many days it exactly was, it was nothing like it was supposed to be. Because remember, the following year in 1922, the US Mint spiked production for this coin into the stratosphere. Between the Philadelphia Mint's 1 million in 1921, they then jumped to 51 million at the Philadelphia Mint in 1922, 15 million at Denver, and 17.4 million at San Francisco. So this coin truly was the forgotten silver dollar of its era because many collectors just never got a chance to get their hands on them. You have your chance tonight to grab this beautiful coin and also save $330 off our competitors' prices. It's item number 9051396, and it's the original Peace Dollar that started it all, the 1921 high relief. But that said, we have plenty more coins to show you, so let's see what we have coming up next.